What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike, and we're back with a Madden 25 stream. Now, I do have a question for you all. Whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching it later, do you know what you're looking at? I know what most of you are probably gonna say. Probably like, yeah, I'm looking at Travis Hunter, and for some reason, he's on the Jaguars. And for another reason, he's wearing Supreme sleeves. My chat kindly notified me he signed with Adidas, so that's awkward. But today he's with Supreme and Nike because apparently they couldn't pay us enough. But that's not what I'm trying to say, guys. You know what you're looking at right now? You're looking at LeBron James. You're looking at Bo Jackson. You are looking at Shohei Ohtani. Guys better believe it. Guys, I'm all in on the Travis Hunter hype train if you can't see. And yeah, let this stream be my official record that I think this dude is gonna change the way we look at the NFL. So we are gonna in my franchise, for some reason he fell to like I think pick 5 or something like that. So I switched teams over to the Jaguars, and I said I'm gonna get a game in. Let me see. I'm gonna get back to the menu. So using the franchise tool, you can actually get him. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is bad. Yikes. You can get him at corner. So he's going to be, let's put him cornerback one. And we've also got him at wide receiver. He will show up as, a blank, but to my understanding, he is there, and this should work. So when we get into the game, and this is going to be interesting because we've got a game coming up against the Cardinals. This is my week 1 matchup here. When we get into this game, he should be starting on both sides of the ball. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I juiced his stats a little bit. I juiced them up, and I might have juiced them up a little bit too much, but I don't know how the Madden system's gonna see somebody like this. So I just want to make sure he's not getting hurt. I want to make sure he's not, running out of energy. But yeah, we're gonna have a special game with Travis today. So I'm gonna make sure. Let's get this guy's stamina up there. We're just gonna give him a nice little bump. We master. You said for it to work, you have to not go into the depth chart screen before the game. Oh, so you're saying I just messed it up? Well, that's okay. Because I guess we're gonna have to drop back out and get him back in there. Cause he's not there. He's blank. So that's probably why, actually. All right, so let's do that. So I'll back out really quickly. Load up this franchise tool. By the way, my Madden, I can't speak for anyone else, but I am on or at least one prior edition of Madden. I have not updated my Madden yet. Didn't see the need to. I do know that there is a updated version of the gameplay mod. I will definitely grab that when I don't know, when I feel like it, I guess. But yeah, you guys know me. I like to sit on my version of Madden for a little bit, just for days like today, when we want to do stuff with the mods, just in case there's a mod that's not updated or something like that. So let's go into our depth chart. We're gonna find Travis Hunter right here. Let's make sure we get everybody straight. And we got Gabe Davis. So Gabe Davis is going to be our 3. Ray McLeod. Tutu Atwell. Gonna round this off there. Okay, so we can also switch. Let's go to defense. Let's make sure we've got him at cornerback. He's cornerback one. I don't want him in the slot, so let me take a look at that. Make sure they don't have him in the slot. Yeah, we're straight with that. But here's the thing, y'all. Travis is gonna do it all. Oh, he's already there. I didn't even have to do it. He's there at punt returner too. So yeah, hey, three-way player, man. Listen, he's never leaving the field, bro. This is what I'm telling you. This is generational, guys. We've never seen anything like this. So we're going to try and beat the Cardinals, and yeah, we will literally see how this goes. I actually don't know how this is going to go. My hope, and I hope I'm not even jinxing that, my hope is just that he makes it through the game without getting hurt due to the fatigue and all that stuff. We Master in the chat, you said you torched the Cardinals 70-20. Was that like in franchise? Because I wasn't in real life, right? I know didn't someone score 70 points, but I think that was like is that the Dolphins or something versus. Okay, that was in the franchise. That's crazy. How are you feeling about the new gameplay mod? Do you feel like it's easier, harder, anything like that? 70-20. Yeah, see, man, look, if that happens to me, bro, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to do something else. Cause that's crazy. All right, now I got a oh, I don't think I have my jerseys on. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, I disabled my jersey mod. All right, time out, y'all. Let me grab my jersey mod. So I got a dope little jersey combo with that I like to run with Jacksonville. So I'll get that squared away so we can have a dope look with the drip mod. Shout out your best Bengal. Let's get that turned on. We should be straight. Yeah, I get a lot of questions. There was a patch recently. I do keep my EA app offline for the most part, just so that it doesn't update. Because sometimes the patches, they can break certain mods, and then you got to wait for them to get updated and stuff. So I like to make sure, I can always go live whenever I feel like it. Yeah, we master. That's another thing too. Sometimes, especially in the franchises, when your team is really good, it's like, hey, if you probably wouldn't have as good a team as we be having in our franchises IRL. So it makes sense. Like I know my Eagles team in my franchise, basically every position is probably maybe 5 to 10 overall points over anybody that we're going to be playing. So for the most part, it should be, we should be pretty dominant. But I'm excited to try that out. I'll see, how it plays because you guys know me. I'm normally have close and competitive games. So I will see. And I actually want to real quick make sure I skip this because I don't want the audio of this intro to play and copyright the stream. Okay, I was able to skip that. And I didn't change the name of this save, but it's okay because I'm only playing one game with Jacksonville, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, so let me see if I can set this up the way I was thinking about setting it up as far as the jersey matchup goes. Nope, not what I was going for there. I don't know if I like that or not. It's different. Or I could run this with the black pants. You know what? F it. I'm gonna go with the gold. Not a traditional look, I will say that. All right, let's get it. By the way, I do apologize in advance because I did completely reset my stream settings, so things might not look as good as they normally do. Might not be as smooth as they normally are, but if anything needs to change, we'll change it and we'll get it where we need it to be.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong.
Did that say Genty? Wait, do the Cardinals have Genty? What the heck? I probably should have went through the draft before starting this game, but yeah, this is obviously, since we're using Travis Hunter, this is the 2026 season. I'm 90% sure the back of that jersey said Genty.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go in Glendale.
Kick was actually a little shorter than I thought it'd be.
He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led up by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face.
Yo, Weemash, you said your kicker got hurt? I didn't even know that was a thing.
And you want to make the most of that chance.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard.
Did he get hit? Like, hold on, let me see something. Yo, they got Genty, bro. What the heck? How did they get him? I don't even know where the Cardinals draft, so I don't know if I should be surprised or not. I just wasn't expecting to see that.
Stop. Just a gain of 1, and that
God Family Fishing, what's up, bro?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And that's good.
Oh, they gave him forward progress. Well, Weemaster, I like that because kicker injuries are like, you know, they're a thing. Like, they've impacted a lot of teams throughout the year, so I like it, but it's just like the ribs is crazy. I buy, in the chat, yes, where did I buy Madden, Steam or no? I'm torn on that because I like buying my EA games on the EA app. But like, I wonder because like sometimes I'd be wanting to use it with Steam's remote play, but I get all my EA games on the EA app. But I wonder which is better. I actually don't know. One thing it seems, I'm not sure if it's better, but like I can play Madden like offline and make it not update on the EA app. I'm not sure if you can do that on Steam. I'm not sure because I don't have it. But I'm a big Steam fan. I like Steam. I buy every game on Steam except for EA games. So Jedi Survivor, Battlefield, I've got all those on the EA app.
This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
It's funny. Oh my God, here's Genty. It's funny though, when EA gives me a code to a game, they give it to me on Steam, which is interesting. So
to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him.
Benson, didn't he go to Florida State? Man, look at this. Look at this running back room, man. And they drafted Genty? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
When you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for.
Oh, no, 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 no. Get him, Trav. There he is.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
You know what they say. You don't want your. Oh, this is low key a great matchup with Harrison and Hunter. I really should have took the Supreme sleeves off in hindsight. He looks ridiculous. Wait, let me zoom out. It won't let me zoom out. He looks ridiculous. Oh man. Someone in the chat said, when will you upload your final NBA 2K25 sliders? I'll upload them when they're done. We Master, you said for the beta they gave out Steam and EA codes. Yeah, I don't think there's any preference there. How much does Madden cost on each platform? All you gotta do is open it and it'll, you'll be able to see the price. I go to the store. Oh, get there. Oh my God, that was a good tackle. Genty's got 42 yards already. Uh-oh, guys, this might be a problem with Genty. First and goal from the 1.
I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Oh, how do you not catch that? Are you serious? Oh, the user pass rush. I flushed him. And in typical Kyler Murray fashion, he throws it straight to the defense. But we got to catch that. Oh, my God. Game Zone. What's up, man?
Fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
I'm sick over that. What the heck?
That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to. Oh, we got him.
Hang on.
Love this.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. From the gun, it's Murray.
Oh, nice. They're going for it. Oh my God, if we could get a stop here.
Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
I'm worried about the run. I wanna run commit, but I don't have the guts.
They snap it to Murray.
No, oh, Travis. He's right there.
The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series.
Oh man.
Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field.
Travis, you sold, buddy. All right, guys, so not a great start to the Travis Hunter video. Not gonna lie, not a great start. Travis, you gotta make a play on this, bro. Travis, you gotta make a play on this. Oh man. All right.
There on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it.
All right, we'll make it up on the other end.
Don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that.
14-play drive, though. It did look like he was celebrating. I'm not sure, but that is what it looked like to me. It looked like he was getting pumped up after giving up the TD. Zondak, yeah, I stream Madden every Saturday. That's like the only staple. Like I stream 2K when I can, but I always stream Madden on Saturday.
Former number 1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all
I don't play Superstar mode because I don't play any games online, but yeah, you can't play it with mods, so okay, that didn't really go the way I thought it was gonna go.
And he just gets rid rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Double pass?
So many programs
To Travis? Oh my God, we're getting a Travis Hunter touchdown pass. Come on, y'all.
The better part of valor in a lot of cases, and right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover.
Let's go.
Throwing it away.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Travis is doing everything on the field. You watched the mind tutorial, but it's still confusing. Well, I did my best on it.
10 from the 41.
I gotta snap it.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's going deep. And he has it along the sideline, but he got
Did he catch that?
close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Picks for
Oh.
this year's draft, Brock. We see a lot of
All right, guys, I might have gassed him up a little too much. I might have gassed him up too much. Wait, did he catch that? Oh, but I think he was out of bounds. That's the pass I've been trying to throw to AJ Brown. Oh, look at this. He pushed him out. Yeah, and he didn't. I don't know what 21 was doing. Bro was tweaking. What was 21 doing? Bro was tweaking. This dude. Almost.
as well.
Yeah, you really see the two draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for need. Some people will like one, some like the other.
Get that edge.
I think it's best when you
This is a penalty, though. Is it roughing the passer?
Some of these guys, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
see
figured it
one
would
way or
be.
another. Well,
Let's
they're
go.
going to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders.
Okay, okay, Trevor Lawrence. Okay, Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
Well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss.
Is Kobe Savage a free safety in the mod? I don't know who that is.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby.
What team is he on?
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10.
Is he on one of the teams that is on the field right now?
And it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to throw it to Travis. That's on me.
Fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. The kick by Shudak is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding.
That's on me. My bad, my bad.
Until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Yeah, it's got all the draft prospects, but the draft already happened, so I don't know. I don't know where he went. You know what I mean, in the draft, but yeah, the draft already happened. This is like the start, technically, of the 2026 season.
Executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed.
And I'm saying, yeah, he's there, but I mean, like, yeah, he's there, like, you know, I'm sure they put as many of the top guys in there as possible. I don't know if he's like, you know, would be considered a top player, but if he is, I'm sure he's in the class.
On 2nd down,
Oh. I thought I had that blown up.
Before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Dare I play, man?
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray.
Good defense.
Fall to the turf. Trying to find his tight end.
All right, Travis,
And now
show me
they're
something.
4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season.
Okay.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Didn't work.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side.
I need Trevor Lawrence to do something.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground.
Ooh, I had a little seam there. Love that.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Tattoo mod is crazy. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, if I'm being honest with you.
From the 23. Completed.
There he is.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need.
Okay, I should have definitely not handed that off.
Salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We'll let that go into the second quarter, I think.
2nd down now.
Yeah, we'll let that go.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They go right back to each.
Dang, man.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Snap it. What the frick? Oh, and then he's coming free.
That's taken in by Etienne.
Oh, man.
Not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Bro. I didn't even have a chance. Yeah, they brought everybody on that one. Did I not have a free blocker? No, they brought the whole house. Oh, goodness.
They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Nice hit.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cardinals returning.
That boy Genty, 44 yards in the first quarter. What the heck? I ain't with that.
So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. On first down, they'll run. And he gets it forward.
There we go.
Out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at that. Bro said, are you gaming on the Samsung Smart Fridge? Oh, he got that off.
To his running back. And it's going to be a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting the game.
I really can't deal with y'all, bro.
Expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
To the air, 3rd and long.
Yes! Oh! Ah! What? This dude has thrown 2 picks, and I don't have any picks.
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a...
Oh, my gosh.
That was simply dropped.
Takes this in at the 25.
Okay.
And some textbook work.
All right, we got to get Travis going, man. Let's get Travis going, bro.
That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Let's get Travis going, man.
Ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he drives that.
Isn't his name Travis too? Travis Etienne?
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. But
Oh, does it show him running from the sideline, bro? That's actually really funny.
And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Forced out to his right. And he slides down.
Okay.
Pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice.
I'm getting this to Travis right here on that out. I just need y'all to hold the line.
Out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance.
Oh, how?
Knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception.
Travis Hunter is actually a pair of triplets, okay? And they just switch places whenever he's got to do something different.
Lawrence trying again on second. He's going deep this time. They're on it.
Dude, what the frick?
By Cater Calhoun. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
We're roughing the passer. Pass interference? I don't, and it gives me the ball back. What the?
After pass interference on that play.
I don't know that I have ever seen anything like that. Like, at least recently in years with Madden. This is a passive. Yeah, I mean, okay. Hey, I agree. 100%. Perfect call. And I tried to hit stick him, y'all saw, and that didn't work. Travis selling. Boom. But just bounced off him. So. Oh, okay. They subbed him out. He's going. Oh, man.
Now Lawrence on the play fake.
Oh, gosh. Why?
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there. Because
all right, guys.
hang on that time.
Mission: just complete a pass. Let's not.
Receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ooh, that was tight.
And now they're gonna have first and goal.
Pause.
Find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage.
I thought for sure that was going to get picked off by that guy right there. Oh, man. Hey, he could have made a play on it, but I'm just going to say it's better to be lucky than good sometimes.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. ETN.
We in.
The Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Hey, you never know. I might have, hey, I still believe, man. I still believe Travis, bro. He's going to make a play during this game. Watch.
Try the extra point.
He's going to make a big, whoa.
Extra point sent.
Thought they were
right
gonna
down
block
the
that.
middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
Okay, not really where I wanted to kick it, but let's see if it still goes out. Yeah.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a
Yo,
touchback.
I'm like watching these two teams, but kind of like thinking about their IRL counterparts. I actually don't know what either of these teams are going to do, considering they've both paid their quarterbacks, and it would seem neither of them can play, as in Kyler Murray or what's his name, Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do IRL.
Now Murray on the play fake. Stays in the pocket.
Nice.
Marley won't risk something here.
All 10, what's good, man? Good to see you. Thanks for supporting the channel as per usual.
Anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Oh, you literally cannot give that up. Literally, like.
And earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Man, get him into a third and long and give that up.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Juke the defender. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Kyler's a lost cause person. I think Trevor still got it. that man should receive all the same energy Stafford did when he was in Detroit. Would you say Kyler is as good as Stafford was in Detroit? Because I don't think I would. When I look at Kyler, I don't see much production. I see a lot of potential. When I look at Trevor, I see more production but no potential. I don't think Trevor can play. Like, that's just my opinion. I don't think he can play. You said Stafford should receive the same energy. Yeah, I think so. Like, what do you mean by that? Because I don't think I'm really familiar with what people were thinking about with Stafford. I felt like with Stafford, people were saying he didn't have help. I don't think that about Trevor. I think he's got a talent issue, and at the very least, yeah, he's definitely in a poverty franchise. We got to own that, but let's not get crazy here. They said he was John Elway. I don't see that from a skill set point of view. I mean, like this is Andrew Luck, John Elway, apparently, right? When you get a #1 quarterback like that, you look at what's his name, the guy on the Commanders, right? Aren't you supposed to do something to transform the team? I mean, I gotta ask that. I mean, I gotta hold him to some type of standard here. I think people a lot of times, I think Peyton Manning's road, and someone would have to check me on this because I don't really know what the stats look like, but I think Peyton Manning's road is a little bit more unique than I think we let on. Like, I feel like every time a quarterback comes in and plays like crap, they say, oh, well, Peyton Manning did this, but then they never seem to really get any better. But, like, you know what I mean? Is that fair for me to say, like, a lot of bad quarterbacks first 4 years mirror Peyton Manning stats, but a lot of them don't end up being Peyton Manning, if that makes sense? That's just how I feel about it. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I am. But when I look at Trevor, I look at a guy that, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to evaluate a team like that. I will say that, but I just, you got to see something. I don't see it. Like, I don't see special with Trevor. I don't see this, like, where do you elevate people? Like, I just don't know that I see that. And if I could, you know, so I'm always going to reference, like, situations that I'm familiar with, right? People can say what they want, and it is a funny statement now. It's a funny statement now, but I'm still going to make it. And you guys can laugh, but I'm still going to make the statement. Say what you want, but Carson Wentz came into the Eagles and changed the culture. Like, he elevated the team with his playmaking ability, right? The Eagles were terrible when we got Carson Wentz, and he came, and I get it. It's funny. I know how things ended up, but I'm just saying, you know, oh, come on, bro. What the heck? Travis, what are you doing, man? This is the YouTube video. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but moral of the story, I just think, and I'm just going to be honest and say it, I think, I don't know, like, if, oh, that should have been a pick. I will say this. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence, let me word it like this. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence and, what's the guy's name in San Diego, or not San Diego, in LA, Justin Herbert have done to get the PR that they have. I just feel like these guys are defended at an odd rate. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like either one of them. I think they're both losers, and I think they just get a pass for stuff other guys haven't gotten passes for. Like, I would go as far as to say, like, I don't know. I'm just not, I don't know. It could be, this is one of those takes. It could look crazy down the road. I don't think it will. I don't think either of those guys are what they were supposed to be. And I don't really know how Herbert was seen coming out of college. I don't know. But I know what he was said to be after college. I just don't see it at all. I just think it's insane the way this guy is put into conversations he doesn't belong in. Oh, wow. I'm glad they dropped that. Alton, you said we can't compare Peyton to Trevor. Peyton deserves better. I think I feel the same way about that. I don't know what the numbers look like, but off the top of my head, that's how I feel. And yeah, and I said the same thing. I just, there's certain expectations I think that come with being a high pick, and I think Carson did that, and I think Trevor hasn't. You need a quarterback, bro, that's going to change the Jacksonville Jaguars from being the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Like, we know that's the joke. The joke is oh God, the clock. Go. The joke is that they are the Jaguars. So who's going to change that culture? It's got to be, dang, it's got to be Trevor. And that's what they paid him for. He has to do it. He has to. It's just, that's the expectation. He has to come out this year and be special. There's no way around that. He has to make. Oh. Okay, timeout. Okay. He has to just make magic happen. It's not fair. It's not going to be a situation where he's got a super team or anything like that. Oh, no. Dang.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia.
Hey, we master. I feel like I don't know how you would compare it, but I feel like Carson Wentz did more with less than Trevor Lawrence has done. Heck, they have the same coach, do they not? That's how I feel right now about that. I think I missed. I sure did. Jeez. Is Stafford bad because he didn't make Detroit not Detroit? Bro, I thought Stafford was a heck of a football player. I really, really like Stafford, though, so I could be like, I just love Stafford. No diddy, but like physically, like I felt like if he wasn't on the Lions, he would be, you know what I mean? Like the situation would be different. And then it was proven if he wasn't on the Lions, it was different. But bro, he had the Lions looking better than Trevor. Does that make sense? Like, is it fair for me to say Stafford had number one? I think he had better stats than Trevor. I don't know that he's. Let me word it like this: I don't know that Stafford's lows are as low as Trevor's lows, and I could be wrong by that, but it sure doesn't feel like I am. Stafford had some Lions teams looking okay. Now, obviously, he had Megatron, and that's something that Trevor definitely doesn't have. But I would counter and argue and say, even with Stafford being highly touted coming out, I don't think he was as highly touted as Trevor. And if we have to call it in the middle, let's just all agree Trevor has not lived up to expectations as far as just his skill set and his performance, right? We've seen guys come into really crappy situations and just be decent, man, but Trevor be looking lost out there. Yes. I didn't think I was going to get that. I'm just really not a fan. I could be wrong on that. And he could come out and the Jaguars are high powered, but I just don't think I'm wrong about that.
Now Lawrence.
Oh, there it is. Hey, he heard me talking trash about him. He heard me. Alton, you said there's a lot of quarterbacks that get high praise and don't even sniff the playoffs, but yet Hurts consistently in the playoffs and gets his name criticized left and right, but he's a winner. I saw a funny meme. It was showing Jalen Hurts' record, and it's like, but he's not responsible for any of the wins. You guys know how I am with Hurts. I just kind of like ignore it, I guess. I just ignore it because criticisms are weird sometimes. I feel like sometimes there's some ulterior motives. I honestly, I feel like with Hurts, I feel like a lot of people just don't watch the games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's all it really is. I feel like that's what it comes down to. I just don't feel like they watch the games. Because if they did, every time Hurts has to make a big throw, I've told you guys, I think he's one of the best deliverers of the football that I've seen. Like, as far as accuracy, I feel like he's in the upper echelon of quarterbacks. And the statistics back that up, but they're not volume statistics. So I think that's what a lot of people look at. They see Hurts being ranked like 20th in passing and stuff like that, and they're never going to give him the credit. And that's why when we sat here on the stream together, my prediction, I said, guys, the Eagles are going to beat every team in the playoffs by double digits. Now, I was wrong because we didn't beat the Rams by double digits, but I wasn't far off as far as like the way I viewed the team being able to be dominant. And I think that's how it happened. And I'll say this too, the winner stuff that Alton pointed out, it's not equally applied to everybody. Oh, did I get in? Yes. Trevor trying to prove me wrong right here. Dre, you said you need a crazy PC to run this?
Is one the defense has to answer.
I don't know. It's a hard question to answer, man. I can only go off of my specs, which I think are pretty mid-range. I don't think it's my specs are crazy. But I always recommend, like, check out the recommended specs that they tell you to have. Check out benchmarks on YouTube, see what other people are getting, you know. Aiden, thanks for the shout out. You said you love the vids and the Unlock modding showcases. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the Unlock team, man, because they were a lot of fun, man. They make this a whole lot of fun to play.
Cardinals in possession of it once again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10.
All right, we got to stop this run game. That's what we need.
Gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away.
Yeah, we master, but I don't. Well, we master. With my rebuttal to that would be, yeah, every team probably says that people would view their quarterback better if they watch their games. But I will say, I was the only person that was right. You know what I mean? And the facts backed me up this time because it actually happened. And I was trying to hit stick him. I should have sacked him. I mean, every time, and you guys know me, I'm not a big mainstream media fan. I don't listen to mainstream talking points because I think they're lame. But it was just it was crazy to me that before every game they would say, make Jalen Hurts a passer. I'm like, okay, and you will lose the game. That's a promise. I just, so I don't know, but this time, I don't have anywhere to go with this. Don't fumble, please. It's just, and again, and I also want to kind of challenge, Hurts was an extremely unique case because Jalen Hurts, and this is, you guys got to check me on this if I'm wrong, call it out. I've never seen a year of a player's career be deleted. Like, people, when we didn't have Jalen Hurts beat you with his arm. I've never seen a player's have a season deleted and people act like 2022 didn't happen. Like, it's just odd to me, but I get it. I'm an Eagles fan, so that's probably why it's odd. Was someone off sides? Nice. I'll take it. But you guys know me. I'm a little bit more like, I'm a little bit more lenient with quarterbacks. Like, I'm willing to give people a little bit longer. And because I feel like you said, we master. I don't think you need a superstar quarterback to win. But I'm at the point where, like, I actually don't know if you can win with Trevor Lawrence. That's just my issue with it. I really don't. But what I'm saying about Trevor, I believe even more about what's his name, about Justin Herbert. I just think he's insanely overrated. And I get it. I see the physical. I see the you know, what people like in a quarterback, but the production has to get there at some point. And one quick thing I'll give Herbert too is it does suck his division, you know. Oh, guys, I promise you guys I'm gonna get that back shoulder. I promise I'm gonna get it. I thought that was the one. Oh, bro, how, dude, no. Oh, goodness. That was the one. I threw it perfect that time. Dre, I normally wouldn't come out this black and white, but Lamar Jackson is simply not evaluated properly. There it is. Yes. Yes. I got Travis.
Well, in a close game, they needed
Let's go.
to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
Finally.
Their offense did its part and padded the lead.
Shout out Trev. I always believed in you.
Make this two-score lead hold up.
The back shoulder.
Across the finish line.
Bronx, give me just a second, man. Bronx, we're using where's it at? It's called the College Football Wide Cam. So look, search that in the Discord and you should see it.
On is Little for the extra point.
Well, Master, I think you have to differentiate production from, like, for example, I look at Dak Prescott, and it's so funny because I was joking with my mom earlier today. I said, you know, if I was a GM or an owner, they'd hate me because I would have told Dak Prescott after that third 12-win season, I don't care what you're doing. I'm not paying you a penny. Here's a franchise tag. I'm not paying you at all ever until you win a Super Bowl. I actually don't care about your stats. I just don't like losing. You know what I mean? And, oh, I thought that was a fumble. So, you know, I understand sometimes the stats can look pretty, but I think you have to at least mix in some winning. Is that fair? Like, you have to mix in some winning, right? Like, that's kind of how I evaluate it. I think Justin Herbert is fraudulent. Right? I think I would use the word fraudulent. Like, I don't think his I don't know how to word it. I don't think his talent is what people think it is, I guess. I don't think Dak Prescott's talent is what people think it is. And I actually like Dak. I think he's a heck of a guy and a nice face to that franchise, but we have to acknowledge there's something going on with his performance in the playoffs. Like, I don't ever like to call people a choker or anything like that. I don't like doing that, but how else do I evaluate you if we don't do that? You know what I mean? There were people trying to give Dak Prescott an MVP over Lamar Jackson. So I don't know. Herbert's top 10, I get you, but that's not saying much in today's league. There's a lot of nice quarterbacks out there, but you know, he'll get another year with a different coach. Oh, no way. Oh, yes, he dropped it. I really, you know, Harbaugh, we know about Harbaugh, and apparently he's a big-time culture setter, bro. But I'm just saying with him, let's do this. With him this year, bro, I'm not trying to hear that. You know, Herbert needs to come out and compete with Mahomes. Herbert needs to come out and you know, try to do something in that division. There's no excuse for Jacksonville to not be, you know, in that division and doing what they need to do with the terrible play that's been around. So they gotta come do it. So everyone that knows me knows I'm not big on Justin Fields, but I will say this: Justin Fields didn't really get the same, I guess, like, opportunity. His situation was so unique though, because the Bears got that draft pick. It sucks for him, low key. And I said I would have took Caleb Williams too. So it's just he's in a weird situation, if I'm being honest. I think Justin Fields needs to just be patient and show he can throw a football and run an offense. Because even the last time we saw him in Pittsburgh, it wasn't great. I know they were winning, right? But everybody, I think, in this chat remembers that Sunday night game against Dallas. Remember that Sunday night game against Dallas? It was like, I don't know, I might be exaggerating, but it was like 6-3 the whole game. And I think that was the game that offensive coordinator just said, look, man, I need someone that can run my offense. And they went to Russ.
He put some air under a deep throw to the left.
Oh, what? Dang, that didn't go where I wanted it to go.
And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense.
Bro, y'all saw that? I freeformed it.
Easy to marvel.
And that joint fell short, bro. Y'all saw that crap. It fell short. I put that where it needed to be. It fell short. I freeformed that joint like up here, and that crap fell at the 10. Game Zone, let me challenge you on that. My argument was... Hold on a minute. Get him. Oh, okay, Kyler.
And he's going to be out of bounds just before
Hottest take in the world, Game Zone. Hottest take in the world. Remember the Steelers' last 5 games? You got to pull the schedule up because I don't have it in front of me. I know it was Bengals, Ravens, Eagles, all that. My argument was, I told my cousin, because he's a big Steelers fan, I said, if you guys had prime Tom Brady, you guys lose every single one of those games. You guys' team isn't good. And I don't like that Russell Wilson got the blame for when Pickens went out. You guys have no weapons on offense. I didn't like that. I didn't think that was fair. And to sit here and act like Justin Fields was going to outduel Joe Burrow, like that just happened. That's what kills me about people hating on Russ. He just outdueled Joe Burrow. That just happened this year. Like, it's not like that happened 3 years ago. He just put up 40, I think it was like 40 something points against the Bengals. Maybe it was 37, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. You guys weren't beating the Eagles at all. You guys weren't beating the Ravens at all. Quarterback does. Oh, and the Chiefs. Wasn't that the Chiefs? Was that on I forget, but you know, I saw you guys play the Chiefs, and I'm like, he threw an interception, and the dude ran the wrong route. And I'm like people don't see this stuff, so it's frustrating, but.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Yeah, man, we know the Bengals defense isn't good, but my argument was I don't care who the defense is. In my opinion, I don't feel like Justin Fields can consistently deliver the football to put up 40-something points. That's just my honest opinion. I don't know. I don't know. That's just how I feel, but that's the only thing I can go off of is, oh no. Okay. Dang. We're going for 2. We gotta stop him. The only thing I can go off of is we saw Fields, we saw Russ. Get him. Yes. There was no debate who was going to give you the best chance to win on that football team. It's just not a thing. I'm sorry. I watched the Steelers, because I'm not a Steelers fan, but I follow them because they're local, not local, but they're the other PA team. And I really like Russ. I watched the Steelers versus Falcons game, or it was like week 2 or 3, something like that. It was just the worst game I ever played in my life, but the Steelers won because of their defense, and I was just like, yo, I don't feel like Fields is gonna work just doing this. So, and ultimately, maybe they changed a little bit later down the road. Cut it back.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You can't
Hey, we master. Hey, look. There was a lot of Eagles fans trying to see if Steichen was gonna come back free. You know.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby.
Dang, guys, I thought I was gonna get that.
The marker maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment.
Yeah, game zone. Let me explain. A lot of teams only scored 17 points against the Eagles. A lot of teams only scored 17 points against the Chiefs, man.
Up to the 41.
You know?
2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Jacksonville first
That
down.
was kind of my problem.
Here's ETN, and he's into the front for a gain of about
Run
2.
game is actually not doing that good.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays.
Let's try it
like
again.
that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby.
Big run, big run.
Midfield to the
So,
45.
yeah, we master. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that has watched the Eagles and watched the I was saying this on Twitter the other day, talking to some Eagles fans who were freaking out that we did a in-house hire.
They're gonna throw now.
Oh no.
That's taken in by ETN.
But anyways, anyone that watched the Cowboys, 2 years ago, and then watched the Eagles this year could tell we were not running the Kellen Moore offense. That's not what we were doing with Jalen. They run the Jalen Hurts offense, and that means we're going to quarterback sneak the crap. And I don't know if any of you guys caught this, but maybe you have by now. Our fourth down go-to play, which is the craziest thing to me, and until we won the Super Bowl, I was completely against it. Our go-to fourth down play is four verts,
And they're gonna take this
right?
in for the
If it's fourth and anything but one, we run four verts. It's strange to me. I don't know why, but it really works for us. That's our play. And I think the logic is if it's fourth and less than 5, you're going to get some type of, I don't know if you say cover 0, but you're going to get a chance with either AJ Brown or what's his name, Devontae Smith. And the logic there is they will win a one-on-one. I don't love it, but it just won us a Super Bowl. So it's a lot of unique kind of wrinkles to the offense that I just got to tip my hat to him. Yeah.
Now is Cook to kick this away.
I just wish they would stop throwing the stupid bubble screens. Like, if you guys know the Eagles, them boys, if y'all know anything, there's going to be a bubble screen thrown, 2-3 times a quarter. So,
Murray to throw.
I'm not getting any pass rush. Pick. Oh,
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
goodness. If you guys are saying the new gameplay mod is easier than this. Pass commit.
Now Murray. That's complete. Here's Kirk.
Get him on the ground. That's good.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sean, you said, do you use NVIDIA color settings? I do. I think it's called digital vibrance. I have it at 100, but you have to calibrate your monitor for that. It's calibrated for mine. If you put it at 100, it'll look crazy. I also have a filter over my stream through the Elgato capture software. So that's something too.
Desperation time here on fourth.
Get a stop.
And it falls incomplete.
All right, I think we got this one, guys.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Not gonna lie, not a lot of action from Travis Hunter on defense, but we did get that one big play from him on offense. So I'm
Play and a good call nets him the first.
gonna flip this run to the right. Run this clock too.
This is ETN.
Just don't
He'll
fumble.
go down here at the 16. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
No motion here, right? Launch it at one.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
And they're going to take their first time out.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
They keep it on the ground, and that's why.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They
Oh.
run it again with Bigsby. And they've got him behind the line for a big line.
What mod removes the positive play on the field? I'm using a field mod. I'm using a salute to service field mod, so that does it.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Guys know we're throwing it to Trav. I can't snap it.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
That's it right there.
Didn't
That's the
work at
resilience
all.
and the mental toughness.
It was like, so Travis, I think he got like the super win animation, and I didn't expect it. So, oh no, when you throw the fade, there's usually like a jamming animation. So I was trying to like throw it behind him, but he ran right by him. I could have literally just bullet passed it to him, and I threw the ball over there. So that's on me. Dot to the ops.
Not a great spot for him. Backed up close.
Shout out Bo Nix. Drop back, threw it to the other team.
Instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they
All right, guys, no drama here. No drama.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got ready.
I'm mad because we should have had 2 picks.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And he just gets rid of this.
Where do I think Ashton Jeanty will be drafted? I really don't know.
My years in Indianapolis,
3 tight ends, no wide receivers. What the heck?
of a defense. And 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down.
What are they doing? Are they gonna run?
Trying to push this past
What? Oh my God, he got it! Oh, that's crazy.
They bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice.
But now they got no. Look, they got a lineman out.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray.
What the?
Tip Ryman. And he's
They're running the hurry up.
To the 41. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here's 2nd and 2. Makes the connection to James.
Oh, this is crazy, man. Get these guys on the ground, bro.
Down to the 42 before going down. Cardinals in the hurry up now.
They got a lineman in.
Work to get set. Murray here on 1st down.
Yes!
Their last gasp. It's
Thank you.
picked off by Tyson Campbell.
My bad, Game Zone. You said where is Jeanty going to be drafted? Maybe higher than we think. Maybe higher than we think. I think Dallas is a really nice location for that. But my logic is, why draft him if you're not going to use him? But I really think Dallas should be trying to probably get the best running back. I think, in my personal opinion, right, copycat league.
The Jaguars in a good
I think we're gonna.
1st and 10.
What am I doing? Oh, my bad. I think in a copycat league, I think people are gonna. I don't want to say copy the Eagles, because you can't copy the Eagles. If you don't have, the best right tackle of all time, you don't have the best lineman in the league in Mariota, you can't copy the Eagles per se. But I think there's going to be a renewed interest in running the ball, if that makes sense, if that's fair. I think there's going to be a renewed interest in people that thought, oh, we're not paying running backs. Oh, we're not drafting running backs in the first round. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We saw what Saquon can do. So I don't know.
And our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Glendale.
So let me look at the. So, all right, we got a double pass from Hunter. He had 29 yards passing. He only had 3 catches and a drop, and I think I got picked off twice throwing to him. So we tried to force it. It wasn't great, but I mean, look, if you get 3 catches out of the boy, and then on the defensive end, did his thing. I don't know if he had any. Yeah, he didn't do much, but that's what we call a lockdown. The boy was locking down half of the field. Oh man. Yo, Game Zone, bro. In this right here, Shador fell to the Steelers, and they drafted him. So that was pretty crazy. This draft for this franchise ended up being insane. I don't know if there's a way to view. Is there like a draft recap? I feel like there isn't. That's actually something Madden should add. And I probably should have told them that when I was giving them feedback. Is there a way to view the old draft? I feel like there isn't. Oh, the MFT has a draft viewer? Well, let's look at it. MFT, where are you? Load this joint. NFL draft recap. Man, that's dope. So Carter went 1, Campbell went 2, and then Ward went to the Giants. Mason Graham. Like, if this were to happen, there's no way. I don't know who Mason Graham is, so apologies if he's dope, if he's the GOAT. But there's no possible way the Patriots, in my opinion, would skip Travis Hunter, in my personal opinion. And I don't know a lot of these guys. They've got Dallas taking a wide receiver, which I think Dallas needs either a wide receiver or a tight end. Oh man, Tyler Warren from Penn State, man. How about that? I think I was telling you guys last time, but I got a really cool opportunity to work with the Penn State media team with this thing we were doing with EA, and I got to help them make like a hype video. And so like we were like going through all of Tyler Warren's highlights and like trying to recreate them in college football. It was so dope. So Genty went 16. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I think if Dallas passed on him. And then yeah, you scroll all the way down, and Shador came down to Pittsburgh down here at 20. So I'm not saying that that's out of the realm of possibility. I think that I think there might be some nonsense that goes on at the top of this draft. I think there might be some slippage. I don't know if anyone saw that weird behind quote from what's his name, from Cam Ward, like, if you don't draft me, like, you're gonna regret it. That was weird. Like, is he hearing the Titans are thinking about doing other stuff? Are they thinking about Hunter? Are they thinking about something else? I don't know. Who the Ravens take? Where are the Ravens at? I don't see them. Did they trade a pick or so? Oh, sorry. Nick Scorton who's a defensive end. So nice little 73 overall. I actually think I think what's going to happen. I don't know. I feel like part of me was wondering if the Giants try to trade up to 1 and then take Shador, but I don't know if they're high on him like that. I don't know. My question is, and this is might be where you guys can check me, but call me crazy. I'm not 100% ruling out the Browns taking a quarterback. Like, I think everyone has the Browns taking the dude from Penn State or taking, just a position player. I still feel like they might take a quarterback. And I don't know how that would work with freaking Deshaun in that situation and all that. But I still feel like they might be in play for a quarterback. But I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, we matched. You said if the Pats get Travis Hunter, I forgive them for not going with Marvin Harrison. I don't know if he would get there. I think they might have to do some maneuvering. Could they trade with Cleveland? Because if you're Cleveland, maybe that's it. Maybe okay, first and foremost, Dre, Arch is not going to Cleveland. His family wouldn't even let that happen. His family wouldn't let that happen. I don't think his family will let him go to Cleveland. I actually just think they would straight up not let him go there. Eli, I just don't think they would let it happen. Deshaun Watson takes a young rookie out on a massage retreat for bonding. Yeah, man, you can link up with what's the Ravens kicker's name? Can link up with Justin Tucker out there. 1F1. I was using Your Best Bengals drip mod for the Jaguars. That's a part of the drip mod, and I just went in there and kind of customized it to pick the helmets and stuff that I wanted. So, bro, come on, man. They got a link. They got to link up, bro. They got to link up for a massage retreat, man. Listen, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I feel like there's probably way more of that stuff going on than people realize. I really feel like there's way more of that stuff going on than people might actually realize. Shoot. He said something about where they said something about the AFC North. Hey, man, shoot. Yeah, listen, all that stuff is crazy. I just the situations are crazy that what I mean, and I don't know. I don't know, man. Those situations just end up. I mean, because I'm sitting here like, this is kind of my question. Like, so are they bringing, dang, I just realized that boy Mason Graham is an 80 overall. Is he like that, IRL? And Carter is a 77. But, that's one thing about this draft class. I just think the quarterbacks are rated really low, and I think that's probably accurate. But I still think these teams, IRL, are going to try to get quarterbacks. I just don't know. This is probably the only draft in the last couple years where I can say I actually don't know what any of the top 5 teams are thinking. I personally think the Vegas might try to get up there and get a quarterback. Looking at it, if they can get somewhere, if they feel like there's not going to be a 1-2 situation, they might try to get up there to 3. Or I don't see the Giants trading back, but yeah, I don't know. This is a crazy stacked draft. I've heard good things. I don't follow college enough to know, but the big names are nice. And so apparently there's some nice skill position players. I don't like. I think you guys have heard me say I don't really like the quarterbacks. In this one, but we'll have to see. I love this. You can sort by you guys. Yeah, I only had two. I only had two picks, but it's pretty exciting. I got a 72. I was trying to draft Lane Johnson's replacement. Giants are taking Shador. I don't, and so I don't know if you guys follow like like the NFC East teams. I don't think that's a great fit. Actually, either of these quarterbacks. Cam Ward's definitely not. But I don't know if Shador works for the Giants. And what I mean by that is just the way they run their franchise. It's like, would that work? It might. Do they care? They might not. They might, after this whole Saquon incident, be like, look, we just need somebody polarized and put some butts in the seat. But, the Giants, the way they run their franchise, hey, we master, you said it. I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it. I just don't know if that's a great fit. I could see the Giants trying to get, who's that other quarterback? Does anybody know his name? I think he goes to Ole Miss. I think some people were talking about it. Maybe he goes somewhere else. I forget where he goes. But I could see the Giants doing something different. Now, see, I feel Jackson Dart, is that his name? Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I've never seen him play football, but I've heard about him, so I guess he's decent. But I think Cam Ward would work great in either Tennessee or Cleveland. Shador, no. Shador needs to be in New York or Vegas. I don't like Shador in most places. I think Shador needs to end up on the Jets. He needs to end up on the Giants. He needs to end up on the Raiders. Who else needs a quarterback? I would love to see Shador in Vegas, right? Because he gets to be with his mentor, with Tom Brady. Tom Brady, is hard on him, but says he likes him. So maybe Shador just ignores everybody and just says F you Titans, F you Browns, blah blah blah, and I'm not talking to none of you guys. I want to fall all the way. The Patriots aren't drafting a quarterback. The Jaguars aren't drafting a quarterback. Maybe he gets to the Raiders and maybe they get him. Maybe, I don't know, but like you said, it would be interesting. I think it'd be a really nice fit. I think he'd do great with the Saints. Heck yeah. I think so. Like I said, now that we're past, Tennessee's a no for me. I think Tennessee would be a no for Deion. I think Deion, you guys gotta understand what happens when Deion Sanders walks in a room. This isn't the same stuff, guys, right? When Deion Sanders walks in a room, I don't think, right? We've looked at it, Shador is not hiring, apparently is not going to hire an agent, or hasn't, at least right now. He's not going to Tennessee. I don't even think they're going to speak to Cleveland. I feel like the Giants won't like him. Not, going to go too much in depth on why, but I just don't like that fit for them. Just doesn't seem like something they would do, but who knows? Can't say for sure. New England's definitely not taking a quarterback. Jacksonville, I would think, isn't taking a quarterback. That would be insane if they did. And then I think you start looking at the Raiders. I think Shador fits here. I think he fits with the Jets, but you'd have to see what Deion thinks of the Jets. He might not let him go to the Jets, right? Panthers, I think they're fine at quarterback. I really like their guy. Your teacher's brother was the Titans GM before they fired him. That's hilarious. That's really funny, actually. Yeah, that's actually a really funny story. I had a similar, not to that level, but when I was in college, right? My teacher who was teaching part of the athletic training program used to be the athletic trainer for the Eagles. He's like, yeah, I got fired by the Eagles. So it was really funny because I went to college in PA. We Master, I tend to agree with you. I tend to agree with you. I just don't know. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. If Aaron Glenn, I don't know Aaron Glenn, but people think really highly of him, I guess. So I know what's his name? Keyshawn Johnson. The day he got hired, he says, because apparently he's good with Aaron Glenn. He says, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is gone. And they're like, well, you don't know that. He says, listen to what I'm saying to you. I do know that he's 100% gone. He said Aaron Glenn is not playing that with Rodgers. So, I think the Jets and their fans deserve better than what they've gotten. The Giants, on the other hand, F them. But I don't hate the Jets like that. But the Giants, on the other hand, F them. They deserve to be poverty because of the crap that they pulled with Saquon, if I'm being honest. And I just didn't like that. And personally, obviously, we know it's a rivalry, but I don't hate teams for no reason. But like, I actually felt like Giants fans were being ridiculous, really trying to say straight up, I'm talking this season, that Daniel Jones was better or similar to Jalen Hurts. Like, those takes came out, those takes happened. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I don't think Will Levis can play at all. He's got that Carson Wentz gene where it's like, if there's no bad play to be made, I'm going to make one. So I don't like Levis from what I've seen. Very limited. Don't like him at all. Don't think he can play. Also don't think he can throw. Big arm, but he just from what I've seen, he's throwing it. And I don't think they have great receivers. So that's tough too, but I don't like what I've seen from Levis. In the very little time I've seen from Levis, don't like him. Yeah, I'm not big with I don't know. I get like it's a mix, right? We know it's a mix. The culture guys, right? You got your culture guys. But did that work with Saleh? Can you have a culture guy if the ownership's not behind the culture guy, right? And that's been allegedly, I don't know, but you guys have heard the stories, the rumors about, the meddling that's been going on behind Saleh and, the owner and all. So I don't know how much that's going to be happening still. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Saleh was a culture guy. Listen. I have no problems with anything Robert Saleh did, as like from what I can see. I don't know what was going on in the building, but bro, his job was to get that defense playing defense, and he did that his whole time there. It's not his fault. Freaking Zach Wilson came in here. That was a terrible draft pick, but he came in and started throwing the football all over the place. Aaron Rodgers comes in, tears his ankle up. All they needed was a competent quarterback, and I think we could have seen, personally, a Mark Sanchez type of a run, but definitely didn't get that crap. And we Master, I feel like we agree, but I mean, come on, man, you know that crap. Put it to you this way. He had them boys flying around in San Francisco, and that's why I'm glad he's back in San Francisco. But I mean, and yes, to the point, statistically, yeah, Zach Wilson was better than Rodgers at points and at times. At least as far as the success goes. But yeah, it's tough. We Master, you're right. When you're a head coach, you're responsible for everything. And because we see it here with the Eagles. We know Nick Sirianni ain't doing crap, but you got to make sure you got good coordinators. I don't even know who the Jets coordinators are or were. So, but I just feel like he got a bad raw deal, kind of. We Master. What about the? Come on, We Master. What about the freaking Hassan Reddick situation? Like, that was crazy. Like, who does this? You just straight up got hosed by Howie Roseman out of a 3rd round pick for a dude you don't have. I'm just being honest with you guys, 32 years watching NFL, I've actually never seen anything like that ever happen ever with Hassan Reddick. I've never seen that high of a draft pick traded for a player you don't know you're going to have. When you knew, he said, I will not show up to the Philadelphia Eagles with this contract. What made you think he was going to show up to the Jets? And then for you to attach a 3rd round pick to get him. Right? So now you're missing a draft resource. Now you let Bryce Huff, who sucked for the Eagles, but he had 10 sacks last year. You let that, you cannot let 10 sacks walk out the door and don't replace production. That's not on Robert Saleh. Right? So it's mismanaging of the franchise. And Reddick was a Gannon merchant. Reddick had 3 dominant years with numbers that put him in conversations with Myles Garrett and what's his name, TJ Watt. Not saying he is them, obviously not, but his production put him in those conversations, right? However, that is the literal Howie Roseman special. Where I come from, we call that the okie doke. Okay, you get the guy, he's riding high, trade him before people can see he's not who you think he is. So look at what Howie Roseman was able to get for Carson Wentz, right? So that is the Howie Roseman special. Look at the trade, the situation with Jalen Carter with the Bears, right? You don't think Jalen Carter would be helping the Bears right now, but you think he's a character issue. So I don't know. Moral of the story, I don't know why people pick the phone up when Howie Roseman calls. So, yeah. Dre, my bad. You said, can you play Superstar with mods? You can't, because Superstar mode is always online. So it takes, the mods take you offline. GameZone, you say you have a bug, where all the players' hair is glowing. That's odd. Could it be your settings? Could it be your graphic settings? Maybe. I know there's like a advanced hair setting. Maybe try and play around with that. Not sure. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it there. I know it's a shorter stream, but I was running errands all day today. That's what I was telling you guys yesterday. So keep it locked to the channel. Obviously, keep those notifications on. I'm gonna have a lot of content dropping soon. Once all the mods and everything gets updated, I'm gonna drop another modding showcase. Got some dope 2K content dropping too. So keep it locked. Do me a solid if you can, like the stream before you close out of it. Really appreciate y'all. And yeah, I will be around. So I'll catch y'all. It's your boy Shady. I'm out. Peace. Threes.